Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to turn your Fire Stick into a retro games console. There's a few things you're going to need. First thing you're going to need is obviously the Amazon Fire Stick. They're on offer at the moment, I think. I'll put a link in the description down below. You're going to need a splitter cable or an L piece. I've got an L piece on order. But it hasn't come yet. It was supposed to have been here like a few weeks ago. It didn't turn up. Now they're sending me another one. But I purchased this off of eBay for about £3. It's got USB one end. It's got a small connection that fits into the Amazon, and then a power in. And the other thing you're going to need is a memory card. This is a SanDisk. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. This is a SanDisk Cruise Blade. I went for the 32 gig one. You can go up to 128 gig, I think, and this will still work. They're the three things you're going to need. You're also going to need a wireless controller if you're going to play the games all the time. Obviously, you're going to need some sort of controller. Now, as far as I'm aware, an Xbox One S controller works. People have said that a PlayStation 4 controller works. I can't get mine to connect. I've got 3 Amazon Fire Sticks and I can't get it to connect to any of them. I don't know whether it's because of how old my PlayStation 3 controller is, whether there's different versions of the software in the PlayStation 4 controller, but I have no idea. But I can't get it to work. But I will put in a link in the description below for one that I know works. It's about 28 quid on Amazon in the UK. So yeah, I'll stick a link in the description for that down below. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be loading some software onto here to sideload into the Amazon Fire Stick. So let's go and do that. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to show you, this is where we're going to get the software from. It's called Retroarch. It's retroarch.com. I put a link in the description down below anyway. And there's quite a few options down here of, downloads for depending on what system you're going to be putting it onto. So we are going to be putting it onto an Android device, so we're going to go to Android. We don't want the 64-bit version, we want just the normal version, so we're going to click download, and then obviously we're going to save it. There we go. Now once we've saved it, we are then going to put it onto the memory card and basically stick it into the Fire Stick. So let's go and do that now, and I'll see you on the Fire Stick. Unfortunately, I haven't got a capture device for my Fire Stick, so it will be just a dodgy bit of video on my phone, but you'll get the gist of it. So also, if you want to download it for your laptop or any other systems, obviously all the links are on here. So we'll see you at the Fire Stick. Okay, so we're now on the Fire Stick. It's all plugged in. The first thing you're going to need to do though is you're going to need to download this, which is ES File Explorer File Manager. You can see I've already got Retroarch installed, but I will show you how to do it. So ES File Manager is what you need first. So the way to find that, if we go up to search, just do a search for ES and then put a space, and it all should come up, ES File Explorer, and you want to download this. If you don't get this, you can't access your memory card to be able to install the program. Once you've installed ES, go into it, and over here it will show you obviously some sort of update. I don't care what's new. Thank you. So here it's showing the hard drive or the memory stick. So we're gonna go up until this is highlighted, because when you go down it doesn't highlight this, but it is highlighted. So we're going to select that, and I've put the Retroarch file into the APK folder. We're going to go into APK, and then we're going to select Retroarch. And we're going to go down to the bottom and click install, and it says at the bottom, do you want to install? We're going to go install. Okay, so now that's installed, we're going to go done. We go back to the home page, and then it won't normally flag up on recent. You have to go all the way to the end of your apps and channels, see all, and then all the way to the bottom, and it will be there. Now once you go into Retroarch, it will do a load of setting up. It's not going to show this because I've already installed it before, but it will come up in the bottom and say installing. Once that's done and all you have left is this, then you can do what I'm about to show you. Okay, so I'm having to use the Amazon Fire actual remote, but obviously at this point, if you've got a controller set up on your Fire Stick, then it will work as soon as you come into here. It will automatically recognize what sort of controller you're using. One of the first things you want to do is you want to come down to user interface. We're going to go into appearance, and this will be on, and it will be blue like this when you first install it. You want to turn ribbon off because it will save loads of processing power and help Retroarch run a lot better. Once you've set the color, you can set it to whatever color you want. I'll just put it on blue for now. Go over to here, go down to configurations and save current configuration. So that way your color and the ribbon will always be off. The other thing you want to do as soon as you come on here is go to the online updater, and you want to update your joystick profiles, your joypad profiles, and then that way you know that you've got the most recent set of controller profiles for the controller you're using. Now once we're in here, what you want to do is you want to find whatever core, so the cores are going to be the emulators that run what you want to be running. Now I've only put one game on the memory stick to start with just to get us going, so we're going to go to download core, and as you can see there is a lot of emulators to choose from. The one I'm going to choose, because I've just put a NES game on here, is I'm going to choose Quick NES. Now you could play around and download different ones and see which ones best suit how you want to play. So we're going to click that and it will show you that it's downloading Quick NES in the bottom. Once you've done that, come back out, and we want to be heading over to here, scan directory. We want to select scan directory, we want to go to storage, and then we want to select our USB. Then I've put my ROMs into a ROM folder, so I'm going to select the ROM folder, and then as you can see I've set some out into separate folders so it's easier. So if I click SNES and then click scan directory, and down here it will tell you that it's scanning the directory. Wait till it's scanned everything. I mean, if you're doing like SNES, it's like 3,000 files or whatever, it will take a while. Do one directory at a time, it's a lot easier. Now with ROMs, regarding ROMs, I'm not going to tell you where to find ROMs. It's just not worth it. You can find ROMs pretty easy yourself. Just do a search for no intro ROM set and you'll find ROMs pretty easy, and you can get them in big set files, and they're a lot easier to put on here and keep in separate folders. So once we've done that, if we go over to here, you can now see the games, or the Super Mario Bros. 3 that I just scanned. If we come back over to the online updater, we can also go to thumbnails updater. If you go down to Nintendo and we want entertainment system, it will download the whole ROM set, well not the ROM set, sorry, but pictures for the NES or whatever one you want to be setting the covers for. Once that's downloaded, I'm just going to let it do it. It will show you pictures. There we go, there's the Super Mario Bros. 3. So once it's finished downloading and it's installed it, it will actually start showing you all the covers. Select the game we want to play. I'm going to reset the core association, then we click run. Now this is going to ask you, if you've downloaded multiple emulators, it's going to ask you which one you want to use. I'm going to use QuickNES, and then I'm going to click run again, and there we go. As you can see, it works pretty well, and you can play quite a lot of games on this. I mean, you're going to be able to play things like NES, SNES, Master System, Mega Drive, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, but you won't be able to play things like Game Boy Advanced. PlayStation 1 works on here. N64 doesn't. There's a lot you can and there's a lot you can't. Or just have a play around with it. But as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. We could close this content, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, I'll put all the links in the description down below. If there's anything you don't understand or I've messed up in this video, then just tell me I'm an idiot. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helped, and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.